Nerdrotic.com.
So, yeah, Activision Blizzard was purchased by Microsoft for $70 billion.
$70 billion.
Wow, not even 100 billion. Lame.
That's like, how many Star Wars is that? 20 something? I fucking know. I'll do the math. That's a lot of
for 10, about 15.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, we're talking about a lot of IPs that have huge standing reputation, even though they've been damaged to fuck by Blizzard, or Activision Blizzard, we should say.
The damaged IPs are really the ones from Blizzard Entertainment.
Yeah, COD is still fine.
COD's fine. Candy Crush, women play that all the time.
Yep.
I don't play that.
Wow.
But, yeah, Blizzard's like World of Warcraft's fucked. Overwatch is in a terrible place, and that's Overwatch 2's delayed. Diablo 4's delayed. Diablo Immortal, the mobile phone game, still hasn't come out.
No way.
Wow.
That's like 3 years ago they announced it, right?
2018.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Nearly so 3 and a bit years ago.
Yeah.
StarCraft, they put on the back burner. Heroes of the Storm, they killed. So yeah, Blizzard are in a wonderful place. Blizzard Entertainment, and then of course they had all the sexual harassment scandal and all of that. Everyone left World of Warcraft, went over to Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy 14 had to stop selling their game because there were too many people purchasing it and trying to get on the servers, and they didn't have the capacities. It's only about 4 days ago or so that they said we're now going to reopen sales of the game again because we have extended our server capacities, yada, yada, yada.
What a great problem to have.
And what a wonderful problem to have, yes. And meanwhile, on World of Warcraft, just deed. Microsoft said this is really a purchase for the metaverse, a little bit of IP farming as well. So if you're a Blizzard fan, don't get too excited, please. I don't think Microsoft are going to go into Blizzard and do anything with these IPs. I really don't.
I don't either. And like Microsoft is super woke now too.
First, we want to acknowledge that the land where the Microsoft campus is situated was traditionally occupied by the Sammamish, the Duwamish, the Snoqualmie, the Suquamish, the Muckleshoot, the Snohomish.
Du hast mich.
I'm an Asian and white female with dark brown hair wearing a red sleeveless top.
I'm a tall Hispanic male wearing a blue shirt, khaki pants.
So that's going to be, I don't think it's like a great thing that this is happening. It's like when Disney bought Star Wars. It's not,
it's a worry, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys ever play that Agario game where it's just blobs that eat each other?
Nope.
Oh, wow. Am I like the only nerd here? Jeez. Chat will know what I'm talking about. This feels like the IP's war. The game, basically, everyone plays as a blob, and you can only eat the blobs that are smaller than you. But if ever you get hit by like a little bomb in the level, it'll break up your blobs into small blobs. And so, think of all the blobs as IPs, and the winner is the one that's the giant blob eating everyone, basically. And it just... I feel like we want to avoid getting to the point where there's just a blob that is unbeatable and eats everything. Because imagine Disney bought Microsoft or some shit.
Well, I mean, Microsoft, of course, recently purchased Bethesda as well. Starfield is now going to be a exclusive to Microsoft. They haven't determined what's going to happen to the Elder Scrolls franchise yet. Just imagine if they decide that the Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be a Microsoft exclusive. The IP that they've collated now from Blizzard Entertainment, they're going to start putting them onto the Game Pass to add to the Game Pass. And this is Microsoft's biggest purchase in their history. And it still just facts. I am not on anyone's side. I have an Xbox and a PlayStation. I am not part of this war. But this is their biggest purchase, and they're still not as big as Sony. They're still behind Sony in the top 3. I think the top 3 are Tencent, Sony, Microsoft. Yeah, I agree with Mauler. I do think this is a lot of IP farming. And Microsoft,
see how it goes.
They are desperate for exclusives.
Oh, yeah.
They are.
I just can't believe Call of Duty is the one that I guess feels surprising to me, but there we are. It'd be interesting to see if they like resurrect World of Warcraft or some shit. I don't know.
As a WoW aficionado, look, they should have been working on World of Warcraft, the sequel to World of Warcraft, many years ago. But that's not the direction Blizzard wanted. Blizzard wanted to have as low a cost and a smaller team as possible for maximum turnaround. They were looking at Project Titan, which was going to be their next big MMO, turned into Overwatch. Seeing Heroes of the Storm the same. They tried to jump onto the MOBA marketplace. They put a smaller team together for that. When it didn't get the return that they wanted, even though Heroes of the Storm seemed to be doing okay, but it's a terrible name. They marketed it completely wrong. It should have been like Blizzard All-Stars and, you know, really kind of like sold the brand of Blizzard with that one. Heroes of the Storm. What the fuck does that mean? You know, nobody understands what that fucking name's about. So, yeah, they made some big mistakes. But if you know, Microsoft are not going to go into a 16, 17-year-old game like World of Warcraft and say, okay, we're going to try and revitalize this one. No.
$70 billion though. Like what is, they have to be expecting something for that much. Are they just going to redistribute, you think? Or
do you reckon they'll try and scrub Blizzard and Activision away and maybe even call like a sector that control? Because the thing is, all the same companies and people that are working on all these IPs, I'm assuming they're going to want to take control over them, but then keep them running. You know, like Call of Duty, for example, that is churning. There's no reason to like stop it. So maybe rename it to like Snowstorm or something. It's like, this ain't Blizzard, okay? It's not. It's better now.
Snowstorm Entertainment.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't imagine so. That's not what they've done with previous companies. What they have done is if those companies' IPs aren't doing what they want, then they dissolve the company. EA have done that with, you know, Dead Space, etc., and Microsoft, I imagine, would do the same. I mean, they did it with Lionhead, but they brought Lionhead back as they're now trying to revitalize the Fable franchise, which is good. That's, you know, there's a lot of potential there. I don't see that at the moment. I think they just going to allow things to tick away. Let them look after themselves. I don't think there's going to be too much. Like COD will have more support with Microsoft. That's the game that will get more support. And if maybe Microsoft want to do a couple of things with Call of Duty, they might decide to open it up to giving it to a new studio for one of the years and giving it a fresh coat of paint, a fresh set of eyes. You never know what they could inject into the franchise. But like they said, this is more about the metaverse. This is more about acquiring the IP. They're very popular IP, and going on to the Game Pass, becoming exclusive to the Game Pass. Imagine if they stuck World of Warcraft onto the console, onto the Xbox. Final Fantasy 14 plays on the PlayStation, so why not? Why not map World of Warcraft to a pad for those? But, you know, expect probably more microtransactions.
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. That's exactly what I'm expecting.
Nerdrotic.com. Please subscribe.
If you like what I do here, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking and sharing the videos. It really does help. And if you did this with your favorite YouTuber as well, I'm sure they would appreciate it as much as I do.